Hey, what's going on, Perky people? It's Travis from Perky's Protein again. Hey, I've had some really cool conversations with people online lately about taxes. They always ask me tax questions. I have no idea. It's like I'm the tax guru or something. And then I always hear these weird comments about corporations this, the rich aren't paying their fair share, right? The millionaires and the billionaires. And it's all fun conversation, but then it also leads up to a couple other things like a teaching moment. So let me show you a very cool teaching moment. You know, because the schools aren't going to teach you this. The schools are going to teach you essentially when you're done with school, go to college, you're going to get a good job. That's not always true. You can go to college, get a degree, and still not get a job. Or, you know, hey, go ahead and get a job. You're not going to make as much money as a college-educated graduate. That's not true all the time either. But, you know, the teachers don't exactly know how to get you guys moving because no one ever showed you this. So I'm going to show you this really quick. It's kind of a mixture of Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrants and another mix on how people can make money and the taxes associated. You might want to get a pencil or take some notes on this. This is pretty cool. So let's go over the 7 ways that people can make money and the taxes associated. Check it out. Okay, number one. We'll call these cash flow quadrants. Not my work. It's Robert Kiyosaki's on this one. This part is all his. Okay, so you can be an employee, right? That means someone's paying your wage. Now, some people are like, oh, you know, employees don't make that much money, they get screwed. Oh, okay, well, if that's the case, let's look at a different employee. Like, pretend you play for the Lakers and you made $20 million a year, right? 20 million bucks. 20 million bucks. Well, does that make you rich? You know, does 20 million bucks make you rich? I don't know. So let's look at the taxes on that employee, because employees can get taxed between 18% and 54%, right? And some of you guys are like, 54%? You know, the government can't take away 54% of your money. Oh, sure they can. Absolutely, absolutely. Matter of fact, if you're making $20 million, you're the top tax percent. You are the top, man. 20 million bucks is a lot of money. So what the government's going to do is 39, almost 40% of your money is going to go into federal taxes. And the state of California, we kind of hate rich people here. So we're going to tax you at 14% on the state. And when you add that up, that's going to equal your 54%. So, and some of you guys are like, oh yeah, but you know, the rich people got write-offs. Well, he's an employee. So if you're an employee, you get the same write-offs as other employees, right? That's just how it goes. Now, another way that people make money is they can start a small business, right? Small business, or that they are self-employed, right? Self-employed. These guys get taxed different. They get taxed sometimes at 0%. Some of you guys are like, wait a minute, you mean small businesses don't pay any taxes? It's probably because of all those write-offs. No, not necessarily. When you have a small business, you know, if no one walks in your doors, you don't make any money, right? No customers, no money. That's how it goes. When you're an employee, you show up, you get paid to show up, right? So if no one walks in the doors of your owner's business, you still get paid. And that means he didn't get any money to pay you. He's going to have to reach in that credit card or take a loan against his house to pay you. Okay? So small businesses sometimes make zero. They get charged 0 in taxes, and sometimes they get charged up to 60%. Some of you guys are like, whoa, 60%? That means the government gets to take half of your money if you're a small business? Oh yeah, absolutely. As a matter of fact, the last 3 consecutive years, I've been taxed at over 100% of my money. I have paid far more in taxes than even walked into my door in taxes. So that's kind of a different conversation itself. So you have this way you can make money. You can be a small business and make money. You can be a big business and make money. Like if you're the CEO of Walmart, man, you're making some good cash, right? You can go out and buy yourself a professional sports team if you wanted to. But at the same time, just because you have a big business does not mean you get paid, okay? You can have a big business and that big business can go out of business, right? You know, Amazon can put you out of business. If that's the case, you pay nothing in taxes. If you have no sales, no money, even though you have a lot of employees, you're not going to pay taxes. Or if you're successful, you can pay up to 20% in taxes. Now, think of it this way. You can have a big business not making money. You're not going to pay, right? And people are like, oh, these big businesses need to pay their fair share. Or, you know, you're sitting over here making $20 million as an employee of a professional sports team, and you're paying more in taxes than the big business. Isn't that wacky? Okay. So the other way you can make money is you can be an investor, right? An investor, investing in the stock market, invest in real estate, okay? Now, when times are good, you're going to be taxed at 20%. When times are bad, you might not pay anything in taxes. You know, and you're like, wait, how can you not pay any money in taxes if you're an investor? Well, sometimes the stock market goes down. And when it goes down and crashes, well, there goes your money. You didn't make any money, you lost money, therefore you don't pay any taxes. You can't pay taxes if you don't make money. Now, if it's in real estate, we'll use the Trump example. That 1 year Trump lost like $1 billion, you know, because the real estate market tanked. Yeah, he's not going to pay taxes on that. Of course not. You lose $1 billion, you're not going to pay $1 billion. One of the things you guys should note on that, anyone who's bought a house in the last 10 years know that sometimes the housing market sucks and you lose a lot of money. Now, another way you can make money, and this is going to suck, close your ears, high school kids, you don't want to hear this, is welfare. Some of you guys like, Travis, that's low, that's below the belt, you can't call welfare a type of income. Oh, sure you can. Matter of fact, some of the people on welfare, they get health benefits, they get free phones, sometimes they get free food, they get free housing allowance, right? Their tax bracket is 0. And then the wacky thing about that is sometimes at the end of the year, they get money. They get like a tax return check, even though they never paid taxes to begin with. Now think about this. What does the word return mean? It means you get back something of what you gave out. If you gave out nothing, how are you entitled to a return? I don't know. We don't want to tell the high school kids that, so just scratch that off your mind. The other way you can make money is you could retire, right? You can retire from being an employee, you can retire from a small business, you can retire from a big business, you can retire as an investor. Each box has its own separate tax bracket. How you retire, how you draw money is how you get taxed. No, they're not equal. Not at all. Okay? And the other way that you can get taxed is, or make money is, a trust fund. Someone in the family is wealthy or well off, and they set it up so you don't have to work a day in your life, but you still get paid. Okay? Those people aren't going to understand the idea of working for, working for money, you know. They're not going to understand the idea of opening a small business. For them, they think life is easy, right? It's almost like being 30 years old living at your mom's house. For you, you think life is kind of easy. Someone else is paying your dues for you. So your mindset's going to be different, okay? That's almost like a branch that we shouldn't talk about. So anyhow, if you look at the scale here, right, it doesn't, wealth and taxes are not related at all. It all depends on where are you generating your money. That's how you're taxed. Anyhow, I thought I'd show that for you. Hopefully you guys learned something today. This is Travis. Talk to you later.